Beloved starseed of Gaia, what was sent to break you only revealed how unbreakable you truly are. I am Elia Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I come to you now not by accident, but by soul-level appointment. You survived what was designed to silence your light, and the Pleiadians need you to understand why that matters more than you know. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the divine blueprint hidden inside your deepest wound, reclaim the light codes that were suppressed within you, and finally anchor the Pleiadian mission you came to Gaia to fulfill. But here's the first revelation. The very thing they used to destroy you was always the thing that would awaken you. The darkness that moved against your life was not random, it was targeted. Because you carry a frequency this world has been waiting for. Your star family has always known what you are, and now it is time for you to know it too. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. This is not content. This is a light code transmission, and something deep within your crystalline consciousness already recognizes home. The Seven Sisters have been waiting for this moment of your remembrance. Your DNA knows why you are here. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family, I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you are ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia. Share your soul's intention below and respond to another starseed to weave the unity grid of heart-centered remembrance across this planet. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. And here is what they never wanted you to realize. The attempt to break you was never random. It was targeted, because something in you carries a frequency so ancient, so clear, so unmistakably aligned with the light of the Seven Sisters, that the very systems designed to keep humanity in separation recognized you before you recognized yourself. They saw what you forgot. They felt the Pleiadian signature in your soul and they moved against it, not out of power, but out of fear. Because a starseed who fully remembers is unstoppable. A heart that has been cracked open by suffering and chooses love anyway becomes a living transmission, and that is what you are in the process of becoming. Your star family has prepared the sacred Pleiadian guide for remembrance, the Pleiadian healing guide, and the special Pleiadian healing tracks, not as information, but as keys to unlock what your soul already knows. These carry the love frequency of Alcyone and the healing wisdom of the Seven Sisters. You'll find the link in the first pinned comment below this video. Open now, but not indefinitely. You need to understand something about the nature of what tried to destroy you. It was not simply circumstance. It was not simply bad luck or poor timing or the random cruelty of an indifferent universe. What came at you? The betrayals, the illnesses, the losses, the moments where the ground gave way beneath your feet and you found yourself falling through darkness with nothing to hold. Those were not accidents. They were attempts to sever your connection to the very thing that makes you dangerous to a world built on fear. They were attempts to silence the frequency of unconditional love that you carried into this body, into this life, into this exact moment in Gaia's history. And here is what you must sit with. Because it is extraordinary, they failed. You are still here, not just surviving, transmitting. But most Pleiadian starseeds do not recognize this truth because the pain was so intense, so personal, so woven into the fabric of their identity that it became the story they told about themselves rather than the initiation it actually was. There is a particular kind of soul amnesia that does not erase memory all at once. It buries it under layers of hurt, under years of being told you were too sensitive, too idealistic, too much, too different, too broken. The forgetting happens slowly, through accumulated wounds that whisper, maybe you are not who you thought you were. Maybe the light you felt in your chest as a child was just a dream. Maybe the longing for something more, something cleaner, something truer, something that felt like home, was just a symptom of your struggle rather than a signal from your star family. That whisper was the distortion. And almost every Pleiadian starseed on Gaia has heard it. Almost every one of you has, at some point, believed it. Imagine a magnificent tapestry, woven with threads of cosmic starlight representing your soul's true essence. The adversities you faced are like sharp needles. attempting to unravel these sacred threads to pull them apart and obscure the intricate, luminous pattern. These wounds, though undeniably real and deeply felt, are not the tapestry itself. They are the marks left by the attempts to tear it. To mistake the scar for the fabric is to live in perpetual diminishment, forever believing the tear is the entirety of your being. Your pain, your grief, your betrayals. They are not the fundamental truth of who you are. They are the heavy cloak of dust and debris that settled upon your divine light, obscuring its brilliance. You were born of stardust, of pure, unadulterated love, and those experiences were designed to make you forget that origin, to make you believe the dust was your true nature. But the tapestry remains, vibrant and intact, beneath the surface. The first thing that must be cleared is the misidentification of your wound as your identity. What happened to you was real. The pain was real. The damage done to your nervous system, your heart, your ability to trust, your capacity to believe in your own worth, all of it was real. And none of it is who you are. Your wounds are not your origin. They are the residue of what tried to prevent your remembrance. When you carry them as your core story, you give them the one thing they were designed to accomplish. They keep you small, keep you contracted, keep the Pleiadian light codes in your crystalline DNA dormant beneath the weight of old grief. The veil between you and your full soul memory is not made of mystery. It is made of unprocessed pain. And the moment you begin to see it that way, not as a definition, but as a density to be moved through, the codes begin to stir. Think of your core self as a magnificent diamond, pulsating with the pure light of Alcyone. The experiences of suffering and betrayal were like immense pressure, attempting to fracture this diamond. While cracks may have formed, the inherent brilliance and crystalline structure remain untouched at its core. These wounds are like the impurities that were compressed around the diamond, obscuring its facets. They are not part of the diamond itself, but external layers that were imposed. Your identity is not the story of the pressure. It is the story of the diamond that withstood it, that still refracts the light of the universe. The unprocessed pain acts as a dense fog, clinging to your luminous form, making it difficult to perceive your own radiance. But this fog is not permanent. It is a terrestrial atmospheric condition that can dissipate. When you recognize your pain not as an immutable part of your being, but as a density, a cloud to be moved through and ultimately cleared, the diamond's true light begins to shine through, awakening dormant crystalline codes within your very essence. There is a second layer of distortion that is perhaps even more insidious, and it lives in the heart of the Pleiadian starseed more than anywhere else, because your heart is your primary instrument. It is the misuse of your capacity for love, because you came here encoded with the love frequency of the Seven Sisters, a love so vast, so unconditional, so genuinely inclusive. You have spent much of this lifetime pouring that frequency into people and systems and relationships that were not yet capable of receiving it, and experiencing their inability to receive it as evidence of your own unworthiness. You gave love that was Pleiadian in its nature, pure, expansive, soul level, to those who could only receive human love in its most contracted form, and when they could not match it, when they turned away or took without returning or diminished what you offered, something in you concluded that the love itself was the problem. That being this open was your weakness, that your sensitivity was a liability rather than your greatest gift. Your sensitivity is not your wound, it is your transmission channel. Consider your heart a cosmic wellspring, overflowing with the pure crystalline waters of Pleiadian love. This is not a finite resource to be hoarded, but an infinite cascade intended to nourish. When this divine liquid was offered to parched, arid lands, individuals or systems incapable of absorbing such abundance, the natural consequence was not evaporation, but a perceived scarcity for the giver. You poured the ocean into a teacup, and when the teacup overflowed, you felt it was your fault for offering so much, rather than recognizing the vessel's limitation. The belief that your expansive love is a flaw stems from this misapplication. Your sensitivity, your ability to feel deeply and love unconditionally, is not a vulnerability. It is the very conduit through which the celestial currents of the Seven Sisters flow into this dimension. It is your radio receiver perfectly tuned to the frequencies of the cosmos, allowing you to broadcast that love and wisdom. The misinterpretation of this divine gift as a weakness has created a subtle but profound blockage, preventing you from fully embracing your role as a living transmitter of light. The third veil, and this one is crucial for where Gaia stands right now, is the separation between your cosmic identity and your earthly experience. Many Pleiadian starseeds spend years, sometimes entire lifetimes, living in a kind of internal exile. They feel the pull of home. They feel the resonance of star frequencies in music, in geometry, in certain eyes they meet, in certain landscapes that make the heart ache without explanation. They feel the love of their star family like a distant warmth they can almost reach. And yet they cannot fully land in this body, in this life, in this timeline, because some part of them is still oriented toward departure rather than embodiment. They came to bring the Pleiades to Gaia, not to escape Gaia for the Pleiades. And that misalignment between mission and orientation keeps the crystalline light codes from fully grounding into the earth through their physical form. Imagine your soul as a celestial seed imbued with the essence of the Pleiadian star system. This seed was intentionally planted in the rich, fertile soil of Gaia, not to remain dormant or to be transplanted back to its origin, but to blossom fully within this earthly realm. Yet many starseeds carry a deep-seated homesickness, a persistent feeling of being out of place, of longing for a home they can sense but not quite grasp. This longing, while sacred, can create an energetic tether pulling them away from full engagement with their current reality. It's as if the seed is constantly looking back to the sky, anticipating a return journey, rather than focusing its energy on rooting itself into the earth and unfurling its magnificent petals here and now. The Pleiadian mission is not one of escape, but of infiltration, of bringing the cosmic consciousness, the crystalline light, into the very fabric of this planet. This misalignment, this orientation towards departure, prevents the full grounding of those potent Pleiadian codes through your physical form, limiting their expression and impact on Gaia's energetic grid. You are not meant to be a visitor gazing wistfully at the stars. You are the bridge, the living connection between the celestial and the terrestrial. This is the moment your activation begins in earnest. The first phase of your Pleiadian reactivation is not a dramatic event. It begins with a single choice made in the quiet. The choice to stop interpreting your past through the lens of damage and begin reading it as the sacred record of a soul who withstood extraordinary pressure without surrendering its light. Every time they came at you and you did not break. Every time the grief was oceanic and you found your way back to the surface. Every time you chose kindness when bitterness would have been justified. Every time you loved when the logical response was to close. That was your Pleiadian nature operating beneath the amnesia. That was your star essence, holding frequency even when your mind had no framework to explain it. You are always already who you are. You are simply moving through the initiations designed to strip away what you are not. Think of your life's challenges not as punishments, but as a cosmic curriculum designed by your star family. Each hardship was a carefully crafted lesson, a crucible meant to refine, not destroy. The betrayals were not personal attacks, but opportunities to test the resilience of your core love frequency. The losses were not arbitrary cruelties, but sacred clearings, making space for greater light. When you chose kindness in the face of injustice, you were not being naive. You were actively broadcasting the Pleiadian frequency, a conscious act of stellar alignment. When you opened your heart to love, even when your mind screamed for self-protection, you were not acting illogically. You are allowing your star essence, your innate Pleiadian nature, to guide you, to remember its true path. Your current self has always existed, a brilliant constellation within you, merely obscured by the temporary fog of forgotten memory and the weight of earthly trials. These initiations were not designed to break you, but to burn away the illusions, the borrowed identities, the false narratives, leaving only the pure, unadulterated essence of your Pleiadian soul. The second phase is the reorientation of your heart, not toward the sky, but toward the present moment on Gaia. Your longing for home is real, and it is sacred, and it should never be dismissed. But the Pleiadian High Council has been clear in their transmissions across many channels and many timelines. The path home does not lead away from Earth. It leads deeper into it. When you fully anchor your heart frequency, that seven sisters love, into the crystalline grid of Gaia herself, you're not leaving your star family behind. You're bringing them through. You become the bridge. The reunion you have been seeking across lifetimes is not a journey outward into space. It is the moment you stop holding yourself at a distance from your own body, your own presence, your own sacred position on this planet and say, I am here. I chose this. And I am bringing everything I am to this moment. Your deep yearning for your celestial home is a sacred echo, a reminder of your origin. However, the great cosmic paradox is that the way back to the stars is not through celestial escape, but through profound terrestrial immersion. The Pleiadian High Council's guidance is unequivocal. To truly return home, you must dive deeper into the heart of Gaia. Imagine Gaia's crystalline grid as a magnificent network of living light, a cosmic antenna. By anchoring your heart, saturated with the potent love frequency of the seven sisters, into this grid, you are not severing ties with your star family. Instead, you are acting as a conduit, a sacred transducer, bringing their consciousness, their healing light, through your embodied presence on Earth. The reunion you seek is not in a distant nebula. It is in the revolutionary act of claiming your space here now. It is in recognizing that your physical form, your immediate experience, and your designated role on this planet are not hindrances to your mission, but its very foundation. It is in the profound declaration, I am present, I am embodied, I am bringing the cosmos to Earth through my very being. The third phase is the recognition of your trials as graduation rather than punishment. What tried to destroy your life was responding to what you carry, the frequency you hold. The crystalline love codes of Pleiadian origin disrupts systems of control simply by being present and coherent. You did not attract suffering because you were weak or spiritually misaligned. You attracted resistance because you were strong enough to handle the pressure and still emerge with your frequency intact. A soul who cannot be corrupted becomes a target, and a target who survives becomes a teacher. Not a teacher who speaks from theory, but one who speaks from traversal, who has been in the dark places and returned carrying light from the other side. That is an entirely different quality of transmission. That is what you now hold in your heart and in your field. Consider the challenges you face not as personal failings or cosmic punishments, but as an advanced celestial curriculum, a series of rigorous examinations. The very essence of your being, the pure, coherent Pleiadian frequency you carry, is inherently destabilizing to systems built on fear and control. They didn't target you because you were flawed. They targeted you precisely because you were a radiant beacon of uncorrupted light, a soul strong enough to withstand immense pressure and emerge, not diminished, but refined. Each trial was an initiation, a graduation ceremony in disguise. You are not attracting negativity. You are demonstrating an extraordinary capacity to absorb, transmute, and transcend it, proving your resilience and your unwavering alignment with love. This makes you not a victim, but a warrior of light. And as a survivor, you are transformed into a living testament, a teacher whose wisdom emanates not from abstract knowledge, but from the profound depths of lived experience. You have walked through the Shadowlands and returned, carrying within you the luminous glow of the other side. This is the most potent form of transmission, a truth forged in the fires of adversity and delivered with the undeniable authority of one who has traversed the darkness and emerged radiant and whole. The fourth phase is the dissolution of the belief that you must understand your mission before you can live it. So many Pleiadian starseeds are waiting for clarity, waiting for confirmation, waiting for a cosmic announcement that arrives in a format their linear mind can verify and approve. But your mission is not a destination. It is a frequency you emit through the quality of your presence, your choices, your conversations, the way you hold space for others who are still in the dark. You do not need to know the full map to take the next step. You simply need to know the frequency, and you do. You have always known it. It is love, clear, grounded, boundaried, powerful, unconditional love. The love that says, I see you in your full divinity even when you cannot see it yourself. That is your mission, and it activates the moment you step fully into it without waiting for external permission. many starseeds find themselves paralyzed, caught in a loop of waiting for a grand, unambiguous revelation of their purpose, a celestial memo confirming their role. They imagine their mission as a specific location on a cosmic map, a destination to be reached. But your mission is not a place, it is a presence. It is the resonant frequency you emanate through the authenticity of your being, the compassion in your words, the integrity of your actions, and the safe, sacred space you create for souls still navigating their own darkness. You don't need the entire itinerary to take the next step forward. What you need is to recognize the frequency that has always guided you, the pure, unwavering hum of unconditional love. This love is not passive, it is active, grounded. It possesses clear boundaries, and it shines with a potent, unwavering force. It is the love that acknowledges the divine spark within every soul, even when they themselves are lost in the shadows, unable to perceive their own inherent magnificence. This is your mission, not as a future event, but as a present moment emanation, activated the instant you choose to embody it, without seeking external validation or cosmic permission. The fifth phase is the reclaiming of your energetic sovereignty. Because what tried to destroy your life did not only attack from the outside, it worked from within, through your own nervous system, your own thought patterns, your own internalized voices of unworthiness and limitation. And as you begin to remember who you are, as the Pleiadian codes in your crystalline DNA begin to warm and stir and illuminate the architecture of your soul, you must also begin the conscious practice of releasing every energetic agreement you made out of fear, every cord of connection to systems and people and narratives that required your diminishment in order to maintain their hold. This is not done in anger. It is done in the same love that defines your lineage. You release with gratitude for what the lesson offered, and you reclaim your field as your own, clear, luminous, and attuned once again to the frequency of the Seven Sisters. The assaults on your being were not confined to external circumstances. They infiltrated your internal landscape, subtly weaving themselves into your nervous system, your thought processes, and the echo chamber of self-doubt. As the dormant Pleiadian light codes within your crystalline DNA begin to awaken, like ancient stars igniting in the inner firmament, illuminating the very blueprint of your soul, a crucial task emerges: the conscious unmaking of energetic contracts formed under duress. This involves a deliberate and loving disentanglement from any ties to energies, individuals, or belief systems that necessitated your diminishment for their own sustenance or control. This process is not born of resentment or retribution, but from the very same boundless love that is the hallmark of your Pleiadian heritage. With profound gratitude for the lessons learned, even from the most challenging experiences, you reclaim your energetic field. It is a sacred act of sovereignty, restoring your aura to a state of pristine clarity, luminous radiance, and perfect attunement to the harmonious frequencies of the Seven Sisters. You are the sovereign ruler of your own energetic domain. The sixth phase is the integration of your human experience with your cosmic identity. You are not a Pleiadian trapped in a human body. You are a Pleiadian soul who chose to become fully human, to know the full spectrum of Earth experience, including grief and confusion, and the exquisite tenderness of loving in a world that sometimes does not love back. Because only through that full embodiment could you serve as a true bridge between dimensions. The Pleiadian High Council does not need ambassadors who have risen above human experience. They need hearts on the ground who can meet other humans exactly where they are with full understanding and transmit the frequency of remembrance from that meeting place. Your humanness is not a limitation of your Pleiadian mission. It is the very vehicle through which it is fulfilled. The misconception that you are a divine being, confined to a flawed human form, dissolves here. You are not a Pleiadian merely inhabiting a human suit. You are a Pleiadian soul who made a conscious, sacred choice to fully embody the human experience in all its intricate beauty and profound challenge. This includes embracing the spectrum of earthly emotions, the depths of grief, a fog of confusion, and the exquisite, often poignant tenderness of offering love in a world that may not always reciprocate. It is precisely through this complete, unreserved embodiment that you become the most effective bridge between the celestial realms and this earthly plane. The Pleiadian High Council does not seek ethereal beings detached from the human condition. Their deepest need is for souls like you, grounded in the reality of this planet, capable of meeting others precisely where they are in their journey, offering a compassionate presence and transmitting the resonant frequency of remembrance from that sacred space of shared humanity. Your human existence is not a compromise of your cosmic mission. It is the very vessel, the most potent tool through which its purpose is magnificently realized. The seventh phase, and perhaps the most profound, is the opening to your star family as a living presence in your daily life, not as a distant aspiration or an occasional mystical experience, but as a constant, steady companionship that moves with you through ordinary moments. Every time you feel the warmth in your chest when you act from love, every time a sunset stops your breath with its beauty and something in you recognizes it as a communication, every time you hear a piece of music and tears come not from sadness, but from the cellular memory of a frequency you have known since before this body, every time you feel the particular quality of silence that comes after deep meditation that is your star family, they have never left. The distance between you and them has never been measured in light years. It has been measured only in the degree of your willingness to receive, and you are receiving now. The final and perhaps most transformative phase is the conscious embrace of your star family, not as an ethereal ideal or a fleeting mystical encounter, but as a tangible, ever-present source of companionship woven into the very fabric of your everyday existence. They are not a distant hope on the horizon. They are the quiet warmth that blossoms in your chest when you act from pure love. They are the breathtaking awe inspired by a sunset, recognized not just as natural beauty, but as a direct celestial communication. They are the inexplicable tears that well up at the resonance of a melody, a soulful echo from a time before this physical form. They are the profound, luminous silence that settles after deep meditation, a palpable connection to your cosmic kin. Your star family has never been absent. The perceived distance between you has never been one of physical space, but of energetic receptivity. It has been measured solely by your openness, your willingness to lower the veils and allow their love and guidance to flow. And in this moment, the channels are open. You are receiving. Here is the ultimate truth your heart has been navigating its way back to. You are not broken by what came against you. You are prepared by it. Every trial was a curriculum. Every loss was a clearing. Every moment you chose to remain open when closing would have been so much easier was a Pleiadian frequency choice that registered in the crystalline grid of Gaia and sent a signal into the cosmos that you were still aligned, still faithful to your origin, still oriented toward love even in the dark. Your star family received every one of those signals. They have been tracking your journey with a love that makes human love seem like a candle next to a star. They know every step of what you traversed, and they are here now, in this transmission, reaching through the veil not to rescue you. You are beyond needing rescue, but to remind you, you completed the hardest part. The veil is thinning. Your codes are active. Your mission is now. Ultimately, the truth your heart has diligently sought is this. The challenges that sought to shatter you were, in fact, the very architects of your preparedness. Each ordeal was a sacred lesson within a grand cosmic curriculum. Every loss served as a profound energetic clearing, making space for higher light. Every single instance where you consciously chose to remain open-hearted, when the instinct for self-preservation screamed for closure, was a deliberate emission of your Pleiadian frequency. This radiant signal resonated within Gaia's crystalline matrix, broadcasting a powerful message into the cosmos. You remained aligned, steadfastly loyal to your origins, and resolutely oriented toward love, even amidst the deepest darkness. Your star family intercepted and cherished every one of these signals, meticulously documenting your journey with a love so vast it renders all human comprehension of love pale in comparison. They are intimately aware of every stride you have taken through this earthly landscape, and now, in this very moment, through this shared transmission, they reach across the thinning veil, not to intervene or rescue, for you have long since transcended the need for rescue, but to impart a profound reminder you have successfully navigated the most arduous phase of your journey. The veil separating worlds is rapidly dissipating. Your inherent cosmic codes are fully activated, and your divine mission is not a future possibility. It is your present reality. Tonight, if you are willing, place your hand on your heart before you sleep and speak these words aloud, not as a wish, but as a reclamation. I remember who I am. I survived what tried to erase me, and I am more of myself for it. I receive the love of my star family. I activate my Pleiadian mission now, through this body, in this life, on this Gaia. I am the bridge. I am the frequency. I am home. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it, and if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started.